most often 20 to 25% of those that are in attendance at a funeral will leave as soon as that service is over. With respect to a post-funeral reception or even a memorial reception that in effect acts as a funeral service for many families, probably the greatest challenge for that family or for that individual is to determine a number for which to order food. And we always do our very best to assist families in that regard. And typically, my advice to families is, before you determine a number for the caterer, let's maybe pull back on those reins a little bit and save you some dough, because a number of things always come into play with respect to a funeral reception. And to that effect, I will advise families that, look, you have to remember that not everybody in attendance at a funeral service will be able to stay thereafter. They'll have family or work commitments, whatever the case may be, they've got to go. So most often 20 to 25% of those that are in attendance at a funeral will leave as soon as that service is over. Now, it's just as important to let that family know that a funeral reception is not an event that people attend with an eye toward a grand old feed and a full meal. That is not why we host them. So realistically, I tell families, like, most people are going to go up and they might have a sandwich, they might have a dessert square and a coffee, but they're not going to wade in and endeavor to walk out of that building with a full stomach. That's simply not why we do it. So keep in mind that the purpose of a reception is really one that it acts in it's a hospitable gesture. Let's put it that way. It acts to say, look, thank you for taking the time to be here for us today. We're so grateful that you're here, and please come sit down with us and have a sandwich and a coffee, and let's have a visit. That's what it's all about. It's a time to reminisce and to share memories and share a tear, share some laughter. That's what it's all about. So we actively work with the family to assist them in determining the accurate number, the best number for which to order food. And then once that service is over, we escort them to the second level reception facility. Lunch is waiting, and they're usually up there for 1.5 to 2 hours having an ongoing visit with people and enjoying some time of fellowship and a reception.